Hello, this is Mr. Harper again. I am going to go over with you this problem that was sent to me today, the constant of proportionality from equations. So we're going to start off. Which equation has a constant of proportionality equal to 9? Now, I didn't know this at first. It's been a long time since I've studied anything like this. So I looked up the video on Khan Academy and we're going to watch a video together.
When you hear constant of proportionality, it can seem a little bit intimidating. At first, it seems very technical. But as we'll see, it's a fairly intuitive concept. We'll do several examples, and hopefully you'll get a lot more comfortable. So let's say we're trying to make some kind of cake. Some kind of muffin. And we know that depending on how many muffins we're trying to make, that for a given number of eggs, we always want twice as many cups of milk. So we can say of milk, cups of milk. That's going to be equal to 2 times the number of eggs. So what do you think the constant of proportionality is here, sometimes known as the proportionality constant? Well, yes, it is going to be 2. This is a proportional relationship.
So, what they're talking about right now is proportionately for every cup of milk, you're going to have 2 eggs. That's like when you are using the Instant Pot to make a to cook rice. You have equivalent. You have 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of water.
Between the cups of milk and the number of eggs. The cups of milk are always going to be 2 times the number of eggs. Give me the number
I
of
guess you
eggs,
have
I'm
two
going to
cups
multiply
to
by the constant of proportionality
one
to get
egg.
the cups of milk. And we can see how this is a proportional relationship a little clearer if we set up a table. So if we say number of eggs, and if we say cups of milk, and make a table here. Well, if you have 1 egg, how many cups of milk are you going to get? Look,
I'm
whenever
actually
you
jumping
multiply your
ahead a
number of
little
eggs
bit
by a
here
certain amount, you're
because
multiplying your cups of milk by the same amount. If I multiply my eggs by 1,000,000, I'm multiplying my cups of milk by 1,000,000. So this is clearly a proportional relationship. Let's get a little bit more practice identifying the constant of proportionality. Figure out what A needs to be.
okay.
Let's do another example. If I said that y is equal to pi times x, what is
Okay, so if y equals pi times x, I don't really like this example, but um, your y is going to be proportionate to x times what, or pi times whatever x is.
the constant of proportionality here? Well, you give me an x, I'm going to multiply it times a number. The number here is pi to give me y. So our constant of proportionality here is pi. Let's do one more. If I were to say that y is equal to 1/2 times x, what is the constant of proportionality? Pause this video.
Okay, it said pause the video, so we'll listen to it. Y equals half times x. Now, half is your constant of proportionality because it's the only number we actually know. And when you have, let's say, a number like half, and then you have an x next to it, that automatically means times. So you go y equals your constant half times x. So,
Once again, this is just going to be the number that we're multiplying by x to figure out y. So it is going to be 1/2. In general, you might sometimes see it written like this. Y is equal to k times
So, like right here, he's saying y equals k. K would be your constant. So, if you want 9 to be your constant, it would be 9 times x. Um,
Half is equal to k here. Pi is equal to k right over there. So hopefully that helps. When you hear
okay, so they're going to go ahead on that. I'm going to bring up this is the problem that I was sent earlier. Now, here we have y equals 81 divided by 3. Now, we could figure out what 81 divided by 3 is. It's not going to be 9 because 81 divided by 9 is 9. 3, it would probably be 827. So we're not going to worry about that. I don't think that would, yeah, because that would be right because 3 times 7 would be 121. 3 times, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. 3 times 2 would be 60. Add them together would be 81 over 3 times x, which 27x wouldn't be your answer because it wants to know 9. So it wants to know 9. So we're going to make 9. Now, b is y equals 9x. So x is going to be our, isn't our constant. Our only constant would be 9. So this should be the correct answer. We're going to look down at C though. We're gonna guess it's B, but we'll do C just to make sure. Y equals 3x. Well, that would mean 3 would be your constant. And 3 is not what they want for the constant. They want 9. So right now B is the only one that works. D says y equals 1 over 9x. I got confused because 1 over 9. 1 over 9 is 1/9. 9 over 1 is 9. But the question didn't ask for the constant to be 1/9. It asked for the constant to be 9. So, now if it had said if the constant was 3, then C would have been correct because the constant would have been 3. And that's what we're working on. I had to go back and study this on that video, but I think I got it figured out. So, hopefully that will make more sense. Now, we go over here to Chat GPT. Now, we are going to type in y equals 9x. Now, we just entered that problem. Now we're going to see if it tells us. Okay, so it says y equals 9x represents a linear relationship between the variable x and y. In this equation, y is the dependent variable. X is the independent variable. The coefficient 9 represents the slope of the line. This isn't what I was hoping for. Let's go. Am I holding up anything? It really didn't show me. It wants a linear equation. We'll be getting into those later, but I don't think we're in them yet. So let's go y equals 9 times x. You put in the star for times. Y times x. Let's go what am I trying to think of? Constant of proportionality. So now it says the constant of proportionality. Okay, so in the equation y equals 9x, the constant of proportionality is 9. So that just showed us that that is true. The constant of proportionality is 9. So that's what the question was asking us. The constant of proportionality represents the ratio between the dependent variable y and the independent variable x. In this case, it tells us for every unit increased in x, y increases by a factor of 9. So that means every time x goes up, it's going to be multiplied by 9, and y goes up by the proportionality of 9. Um, I hope this makes a little bit of sense. I found artificial intelligence to be able to show me better than human intelligence, but oh well. So, if you guys are ever wondering about stuff like this, I would not use ChatGPT to cheat, but it is good for confirming your thoughts. Um, to get to this, I just Googled ChatGPT. It makes you sign in with your name or make an account, but it works good. And from watching this video, I can now see why B was the correct answer. I think I actually answered B at first, but then I changed it to C because I thought but the fraction doesn't matter because it's 1/9. And it doesn't want to know 1/9, it wants to know 9. So, anyways, guys, let me know if you have any more issues with this. Um, I'll be glad to help. I'll make up other YouTube videos for it, but I will chat with you later. Bye.